Alright y'all, so today I'm gonna be telling y'all another roommate horror story, and this is story time involving the roommate that I was living with in the last roommate horror story. And I figured I talk about this particular situation in another video because like I have my own issues with her, and like it was just kind of just crazy. Like I'm convinced this girl had a crush on me just by how she carried herself around me and stuff, but we're gonna get into that. So as I had mentioned to y'all, I was placed into a freshman dorm my sophomore year. When I submitted my housing contract the previous semester, because I was still a freshman at the time, the only option that they were presenting to me were freshman dorm. So that's why I was placed with all of these underclassmen. And so despite the fact that she was dirty, cool, right? But let's fast forward. So now I turned 20 years old in January 2020. And so she was actually nice enough to get me a birthday gift. As y'all may know, I'm still new to makeup and I'm still learning new things. So she got me something that could help me wash my makeup sponges and my makeup brushes. So I was very appreciative of it and stuff, and I thought it was really nice. And yeah, cool. So that was that. And so for me though, like I'm all like, I appreciate when people do nice gestures for me, but there's times where I don't like accepting gifts from people, especially if I'm not close with you, because oftentimes I feel like later on down the line people might try to like hold that over your head or hold it against you and be like, hey, like I did this, that, and the third for you, and now you're obligated to do this and that for me, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I was like, I was a little bit eerie about it because we weren't even that close, but I was like, she's just being nice, like Anya, stop being like that, it's cool. Alright, so now we're gonna get to when spring break came around, and it's gonna be a really short story because it wasn't like it's not that much of a lengthy story, but I figured I'd still share it with you guys because I thought it would be funny to tell y'all. So spring break comes around, right? And this is like around the time like Corona's getting kind of serious, but it ain't really serious yet because people are still partying. I was still partying, I'm not gonna lie to you, because at that time it wasn't like to the point where we were wearing masks and stuff, and there was like a mass hysteria in Florida, because I am from South Florida. And you know, Florida already has their stories. Like we're like the state that just doesn't care about anything. Like it's really sick, but I digress. So my friend and I, Talia, and I think, oh yeah, my god, we can't talk. Alright, so me and my friend Damara and Talia, we decided to go to this party called Late Night Drip. It's like a really big spring break party that FAU students attend. And of course, I forgot, we were riding with, I think Damara was the one who was going to be driving. So Talia came down, and basically I was getting ready still, so like I was probably like maybe halfway done with my makeup by the time Talia came. But while I was doing my makeup, and before Talia even came down, my roommate starts talking to me and stuff. And you know me, I'm not really like cool with her like that because I already was kind of turned off and already annoyed with her because she wasn't really big on cleanliness. So you know, I'm just already keeping my distance. So she's like,
hey Anya, so what are you kind of doing this spring break?
and I was like, oh well, I'm gonna be working. I kept it really short and sweet with her because again, I'm not really trying to partake in conversation. Wait. Alright, anyways, I kept it short and sweet with her because I'm not really trying to sit here and have a whole conversation with this girl.
And she's like, oh, like Anya, you're always working.
Because mind you, spring semester I was busting my behind at my job. I was working basically like 30 to 35 hours a week on top of being a full-time student. So that around that time I really wasn't going to be doing YouTube because I just had too much going on.
She's like, yeah, Anya, you're always working. Like, seeing you work so much makes me so tired.
Something like that she said. And she was like,
you know, like, do you want me to like give you a massage, basically to like help relieve the stress?
and I was like, I'm good. Like, I'm not really, that's fine. You don't have to worry about doing that. And mind y'all, right? Like, the way she said it with so much seduction in her voice, and I was just like, okay, like, you can be nice, but offering to give somebody a massage, that's kind of weird. And I don't really go that way anyway, so yeah. So then she's still talking to me, and now she's like basically said that our sweet maid, I'm gonna call the sweet maid Madeline. And basically we only had one sweet maid because our other sweet maid had moved out. And if y'all remember in the last previous story time, Madeline had a scent, and basically Madeline's scent was so bad to the point where it caused the other girl in the suite to move out. Just to give y'all a little bit of context. So yeah, she's like,
oh, so Madeline is gonna be going back home for spring break.
I said, okay. Like, I'm just thinking in my head, like, why are you telling me this? Like, I need to tell you to hurry up and come because this girl's getting on my nerves. For me, I feel like when I'm giving, like, if I'm being one-worded with you, I'm expecting for you to, like, take the hint that I don't want to talk to you, but the fact that you still keep talking to me is like, leave me alone. So she's like, yeah, Madeline's gonna be going back home for spring break. I said, okay. And she's like,
yeah, so basically that means it's gonna be me and you alone in the room together.
and I'm like, yeah, I guess. And automatically in my head I'm like, you know what, because I was initially going to just stay on campus for spring break, but when she told me that threw me all the way off. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be left alone in this room with this girl, especially considering the fact that campus is already going to be very empty once spring break is in full effect. So I'm not trying to deal with that. So I decided I was going to just go and stay with my boyfriend that whole entire spring break week and just drive back and forth from my job to him. Cool. So yeah, and it's weird because I'm like, she had a boyfriend too, but maybe she went both ways, I don't know. But girl, I'm not trying to be going that way. And even if I decide to go that way, it would definitely wouldn't be with her because she's dirty, and there'll be times where, like, I'll see the bottom of her feet be black as can be, like just looking crazy. So that's one instance. Another instance that threw me off, I don't remember when this happened. It might have been before spring break. It was either before, yeah, it was a little bit before spring break, because I remember telling Talia when she came to my dorm. So this girl, right, so mind y'all know I'm very big on cleanliness, right? I make up my bed for the most part every time I leave my bed and all the other stuff. But that particular week, it was like midterm week or finals week. It was something along the lines where, like, it was just a lot going on academically, and I was just super drained, and I would find myself like taking like 10 to 15-minute naps in between class or in between assignments, just so that I can, like, you know, be able to properly function. So I think I took a nap before I had to go to work, and I woke up too late for me to, like, have enough time to make up my bed before I could make it to work on time. Cool, I come back off. I feel like I was about to cough again. Hold on, somebody just texted me. It's kind of important text, but I'm gonna text her back later because I'm talking to y'all. Yeah, so I didn't make up my bed that day. So now I come back off work around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. or so, and I come back and my bed is made. And I'm thinking in my head, like, something don't seem right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just knew something was off. I'm looking at the bed, I'm just like analyzing it. And I'm like, yo, like, I didn't do this. The way that I made my bed, that's not how I made my bed, basically. Like, I could just tell, like, someone else did it. So automatically I'm thinking, like, I like straight up pulled off all the sheets off the bed and took them downstairs to go wash them, because number one, here's the first thing. This is what's gonna throw y'all off a lot. First of all, her bed wasn't even made, but she wanna come and make up my bed. That's already really weird right there. So that's number one. Number two, she's very short. So, and I don't know if y'all know how college rooms are set up, but like at FAU, like, the bed was like slightly elevated, so like even the average person could not just hop up on their bed and be good. Like, you would have to, like, for you to even be able to make up your bed, you would have to get on top of it to properly make it up. So I knew for sure she hopped up on the bed and made it. And like I said, there's been instances where I've seen the bottom of her feet and they are black as can be. So assuming that she had to hop up on my bed to make up the bed, I'm like, she must have put her dirty feet them upon my bed yeah, so that right there, so as I'm going downstairs, because when I discovered that she was one who made up the bed, as I'm, you know, going to the laundry room to go wash the sheets, I called my friend up and I'm like, yo, like, what do I do? Like, do I confront her about it? Like, what exactly do I do? He's like, just text her, like, hey, like, did you make up my bed today? So I text her, and let me see if I can find the text messages. Let me see. Alright, so I'm gonna put like the screenshots on the screen as well, just so that y'all can follow along with me. So I said, hey, like, did you make up my bed for me today? She responds, yeah. I said, I really appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. And she's like, yeah, I just figured you didn't have time to make it today. And I said, well, I appreciate it, but it's fine. I never got to doing it because I had intentions of washing my sheets tonight. I just said that to be nice and not to be like rude about it, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings and tell her like I washed my sheets because of the fact that she made up my bed. You understand? So yeah, that's what happened. So now here's another instance. There was one time, and this is gonna be like the last like mini story or little like instance that happened between me and her. But there was one other instance where when 2020 had started, I told myself that I was gonna like start living a more healthier lifestyle. So that means like eating more clean and also taking the time out to like work out and stuff. So of course, I mentioned to y'all before, I have a very busy schedule. So I'm working damn near full-time, and I'm a full-time student, and I figured that by the time I would get off of work, I would even want to go work out at the gym. So I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. every day and make it to the gym by 6, because I think FAU's gym open up at 6 a.m. For this given time, I think I just like I kept snoozing my alarm, but I didn't have it that loud because, you know, I still have to be mindful of like my roommate and stuff and like my suite mates. So I had it very low to where I could just feel the vibrations, and that alone could wake me up, because I'm a very light sleeper. And so yeah, I kept snoozing, and she come up right on the side of my bed. Mind you, I had neon lights, so the lights were on. I feel somebody like tap on my shoulder. I turn around, and it's the girl just sitting there, just standing like at the like by my bed. And like she's silent for a second, and she's like, hey, like, you know, come on and get up and go to bed or whatever. Mind you, y'all, it's like 5:30ish, 5:35 in the morning, and she comes and taps on me and tells me to like wake up to go to the gym. I don't know, I just felt like it was just so weird, and I don't know, but I was convinced that this girl had a crush on me. I don't know what y'all think, but that's kind of what I concluded from that. Eventually, by late March, not even after spring break came to an end, her and like the other people in the suite decided to just move out. So I had the room to myself for the rest of the semester. I basically just stayed there until they kicked me off campus, because I just was not trying to go back home, mainly because I like having my own space. I like the fact that I was closer to my boyfriend, and I also that the particular location I was working at, they were giving me a lot of hours. I could transfer back and forth from the location I was at by my school to where my mom lives, but I was told that the company I was working for, they weren't really giving much hours. So I was like, I'm gonna just stay down here, because I just feel like, you know, I need the money, and I'm not trying to be sitting here scrapping for coins and stuff to make it by. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know if y'all want to hear more story times, because again, I'm trying to, you know, stray away from hair content, since I feel like that's not really a direction I want to go in anymore. I'll still do it sporadically, but I don't want that to be like the bulk of all my hair content. I mean, I don't want that to be the bulk of like what I released to you guys. So yeah, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.